how's everyone feeling today? My name is Kira. I teach at the YMCA Wednesday afternoons at 12:05. I teach gentle mindful yoga. So when we get back to the Y, come check out my class. We'll begin in wide knee child's pose. So we're going to take our big toes to touch behind us, spread your knees wide, and begin to sink your hips back towards your heels. Reach your hands out in front, then begin to sink your chest and your head down towards the mat. And then rest your forehead on something, whether that be the mat or a block or your stacked fists. And then begin to notice your breath. Take a deep breath in, inhaling through the nose, feeling the breath expand through your back. And then exhale with an open mouth sound. Then begin to breathe, just noticing, not forcing. Begin to notice the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale. Notice the temperature of the air as you breathe in through your nose, and the feeling of the breath expanding through your back, and the temperature of the air as you exhale out through your nose. And stretch your hands out long in front and begin to walk the palms to the right side of your mat and sink your hips back towards the left. You can even cross that left hand on top of the right wrist. And then breathe right into that left side body, feeling that rib cage opening up with the breath. That stretch all along that side. And then walk your hands to the left side of the mat, sink your hips back towards the right. You can cross that right palm on top of your left wrist. And feel that stretch all along the right side of your body. Then walk your hands back to center and rise up, finding your table pose. So the palms will be stacked directly under your shoulders and your knees will be underneath of your hips. And from here, we'll move into some cat-cow. So as you exhale, draw your navel up and in, round through your thoracic spine, pressing into your palms and the tops of your feet. And then inhale, scoop your heart forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, draw the navel up and in, round through the top of your back, tuck your toes under, coming into a toe stretch. Then inhale, lift your gaze, coming into your cow pose. Exhale, draw your navel up and in, coming into your cat pose. Pause at the bottom of your exhale, feel the pose. And then inhale, scoop your heart forward, lift your gaze. Pause at the top of your inhale to feel your cow pose. Then begin to exhale, finding cat. And then take a few breaths to add in any other movements that feel good here. A little freestyle yoga. Maybe you look out towards your back hip. Take it down to child's pose, then back up. You can bend at the elbows, coming into some circles. You can pause in any pose for an extra breath. Just a few more breaths here to move in whatever way that feels really good. And then we'll come back to our table pose. Tuck the toes under, lift your hips coming into downward dog. And then take some movement here. Bend at your knees, walk your dog out. Take your hands wide so your pinkies are at the edges of your mat. Set your foundation in the hands so you're pressing into your thumb and your index finger. There's a gentle bend in your elbows. Your shoulders are broad. Your navel's drawing up and in. Your hips reach for the back of the room. And then your heels sink for the mat. So keep finding that length through your spine. And take a moment, taking a breath in a still dog. Then with your next inhale, move your feet to your hands, coming into a forward fold. From your forward fold, roll up to ragdoll. So you're drawing the pit of your belly up towards your spine, rounding through the top of your spine, allowing your head to you shake your head yes and no to help release through the neck. You can reach for opposite elbows. You can sway from side to side so you feel that stretch shift from one side of your lower back to the other. Take one more breath here. And release your arm bind and begin to roll to extended mountain pose, stacking one bone on top of the next. Then inhale, sweeping your hands up, lifting your gaze, bring the palms of your hands to touch, and exhale your hands to your heart center. And take a moment to set your intention for your practice for the rest of your day, something you would like to invite into your life right now. Maybe that be peace or health or love. And inhale, sweeping your hands up, lift your gaze, bring your palms to touch at the top. Exhale to fold, taking your hands down, slowly diving down. Inhale halfway, draw the shoulder blades together on the back side of your body. Find that length from the crown of your head to your tailbone. With your exhale, fold, keeping that length. With your next inhale, root through your feet, rise to extended mountain pose, sweeping your hands up, lifting your gaze, bringing your palms to touch at the top. Exhale your hands to heart center. And again, just like that, inhale, sweep your hands up, lift your gaze, exhale to fold, slow dive down, keeping that length. Inhale halfway, shoulder blades together, navel draws up and in, exhale folding. Inhale to extended mountain pose, sweeping your hands up, lifting your gaze, exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweeping your hands up, exhale to fold. Inhale halfway, draw your shoulder blades together. Keep that length from the crown of your head to your tailbone as you fold. Frame your feet with your hands and step back to your high plank. One leg, then the other leg. You can modify this with knees down. And from here, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Press into the palms of your hands, keeping the length through your spine as you rise to your baby cobra. Exhale down. Keeping your knees on the ground, press back through to child's pose. Tuck your toes under, and with your inhale, lift to downward dog. Take 3 breaths in your downward dog. You can bend at the legs, you can walk it out, you can take a still dog. Reset that foundation, pinkies out at the edges of your mat, pressing into your thumb and your index finger, navel up and in. With your next breath, move your feet to your hands, coming into your forward fold. Inhale halfway, exhale to fold. Inhale to extended mountain pose, press into your feet, sweep your hands, lift your gaze, bring your palms to touch at the top, and exhale to your heart center. We'll move through our sun A one more time. Inhale, sweeping your hands up, lifting your gaze, exhale to fold. Inhale halfway, exhale to fold, keeping that length. Frame your feet with your hands and step back one leg then the other, or modify it with knees down. Then gently lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale to your baby cobra. Keep that length through your spine. Shoulder blades together on the back side. Exhale to back down. Keeping your knees down, move through to child's pose. Tuck your toes under. With your inhale, lift to downward dog. 3 breaths in your downward dog. One more breath here. With your next inhale, move your feet to your hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. Press through your feet. Rise to extended mountain pose. Sweep your hands up. Bring your hands to touch at the top. And exhale them to your heart center. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, open mouth, side out. Thank you for joining me today. You can keep practicing your sun A's to warm up, and then maybe check out another instructor's video for some other exercises.